And we are back. Welcome to Shark Coast Tactical Podcast, episode 53?
I think so, yeah.
53. I am here with my homies. I have special guest, Mad Dog Mike Magowan of the Self Defense Emporium. I have Omer Essen.
Greetings.
Luke the Glue Andrew.
What up?
And the amazing Dean Carroll.
What's going on, gentlemen?
How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Mike, you're wearing your shoulder holster.
Open carry, baby. You know how much I like open carry and revolvers. So self-defense.
I brought some revolvers for you.
Thank you.
I wanted to know if you know the glory of Taurus, or perhaps his brother Rossi
Nice.
over here. Yeah, Rossi.
That might be the first time Glory and Taurus have been in the same sentence together.
Oh no, there's the glory of Taurus. So, are you actually wearing that? The shoulder holster?
Just for you, man.
No, did you wear it all day?
I want to wear this shit all day.
Yeah, you did.
Getting a rash just thinking about it.
So are people? So you, part owner of the Self Defense Emporium up in Palmetto,
Yes.
right? And Palmetto, it's it's north of Bradenton. Everybody knows
Over the river.
So it used to be one of the original gun shops in the area. One of the original gun shops. It was what was it?
Bullseye.
Bullseye,
Yeah.
right? Like that. God, Bullseye's older than you, Omar.
I'll believe it. Many things are.
How many? Like, when was Bullseye started?
Honestly, I don't know.
Didn't that guy shoot somebody in there?
No. Some guy got shot in there.
Some guy got shot in there doing what?
You know, got robbed, I guess.
In a gun store?
He didn't have his open carry.
He wasn't carrying the revolver.
So we brought Mike's operation. Last time we had him in, his operation wasn't fully operational. Now it's fully operational. We wanted to get the lowdown on all things Self Defense Emporium. And Mike's favorite topic of discussion on podcast is open carry. And lo and behold, open carry became legal in Florida on the 25th of September. I think it was recognized before that, and then it officially went legal. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
But Jeff Young, attorney to the stars, chickened out and said, I need to go home and take a bath and paint his toenails or something. So he didn't come. So we can't get the legal reference. So we just have Mike.
Who is not an attorney, and you should not take legal advice from me.
What do you think of the open carry?
I think here's the deal. Before everybody starts, all the friggin' haters.
What do you think of Taurus revolvers first?
Not as good as my charter.
Have you ever owned a Judge?
No.
Why?
Because they're ridiculous.
Why are they ridiculous?
What are you going to use it for?
Shooting pumpkins.
All right. Well, then it's very cool.
Use it on a
You know what
boat.
they're good for? If you're getting carjacked and you shoot somebody in the chest with a 410 shotgun shell. You know, but
Yeah.
besides that,
Mine doesn't really work anymore. It doesn't open up. I used it as my boat gun for a while. It was like in my kayak.
what were you going to shoot with it?
I don't know. Like I was hoping to get robbed by a
Dolphin?
dolphin,
Pirates?
by some pirates in Sarasota Bay. I was just moseying out there doing a little tarpon fishing and
Pull up beside you in another kayak and try to board you or something.
Ethiopian pirate pulls her.
Some dude from Tampa who just really likes the Bucks comes down. You see the flag. You're like, I'm ready.
Like a vest floating in the water. Throws a ladder up on your kayak or something.
Exactly. I figured it'd be like
Not today.
it'd be they kind of look like an Ethiopian, but they're just really from Parrish. You know, and they board my kayak. I am the captain now. You know what I'm saying? So, but it doesn't work anymore. But back to Taurus. What do you think of their revolvers?
Well, since that one doesn't work anymore, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but this is the Judge. Now, this is Taurus's brother,
Rossi.
And Rossi, I've had some good times with this one.
There you go.
You fucked that revolver, didn't you?
It's ported for my pleasure.
Oh,
There
boy.
it is. I don't know.
No?
It's like I have no say on the matter because I have no experience.
So we're fucking with Mike, obviously, because he hates revolvers and he hates open carry. Why do you hate? No.
I hate revolvers for self-defense because I think it's stupid. You should just get a semi-automatic.
Right, we've been through this.
I know.
Right, you hate revolvers because you should just get a semi-automatic, and I have always said, why not just give it to a lady who can't use a semi-automatic?
Because then you send them to me and you're like, oh, I don't know why they sold this to me.
Yeah, but she still can't rack the slide back.
But you can't rack the slide. How do you think she's going to pull that friggin' 10-pound trigger?
Carefully.
And then the recoil.
Well, she'll get
and
a
then have
trigger
you
job.
Kick me in the nuts and shoot one of them.
She'll get a trigger job from your buddy who did it on your beautiful bulldog. Do you want to show the folks at home your custom revolver? This is why you hate revolvers, you old fuck. Because your one revolver you have is this agglomeration. How do you say that word, Omer?
Amalgamation.
It's an amalgamation of
Which
beauty.
doesn't really apply here.
It doesn't?
Amalgamation is
it's
like a
nice.
mix of a bunch of things.
Well, yeah, it's a mix of a Punisher laser engraved logo,
Right.
a grip laser, a trigger job,
We'll call it custom competition trigger. There we go.
custom competition trigger.
Tactical beam. You got a tactical beam on there, I saw.
Here's what happened. About 20 years ago,
Okay, 20 years
my wife comes to me and she says, hey, I want to get you a gun for Christmas. And I'm like, okay, right? And she says, I got $225. And I'm like, okay. So I get on RSR or whatever, and I'm going through everything, and I see the Bulldog Pug.
The pug.
Pup. What is it?
Bulldog pup.
The pup.
It's a little 44 Magnum, right?
44 Special,
44 Special.
right? And I'm like, oh, I'll get one of those because that is how much money she has, right? And the second I got it, because I bought it, and then she wouldn't let me take it out of the closet. I had to leave it in the gun closet, right, at Take Aim until Christmas, even though I ordered it, logged it in, everything else, right? And then I immediately sent it out to get painted, which was over $300, and then I got Crimson Trace laser grips, which are like $275.
Did you really spend this much money on that revolver?
Yeah, I like it.
All right, man.
It has sentimental value.
That's not really good fiscal advice.
Well, I'm not giving anybody. Whatever you do not do what I did. Doesn't make any sense.
Did you see Luke's revolver over there?
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah,
to show
she
you
waves
my.
it at me all the time.
I want to get your
This is a
opinion
new
on.
one?
Yeah. This is.
Is
a
this
new one.
a Smith & Wesson like from the pro shop or something? Or what is?
Yeah.
Ah, a little penis gun. Nice. Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I got that here.
When?
Like
Some guy in a wrist brace came in and sold it.
4 years ago.
It's a very, very important gun for
it's
pop
a-
culture.
Oh yeah,
It's a 44 Magnum.
just in case you get attacked by a polar bear. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's
see, yeah.
the same gun that Mike Airman Trout uses in Breaking Bad. That's why I got it, because it's
Well, see, that has
sick.
Sentimental value.
that's a
Yeah.
cool reason to get.
Yeah, Mike
all I'm
Mike McGowan is like the Bradenton version of the guy for Breaking Bad.
I always feel like Nate is. Like, anytime I see Ermintrout, I just think that's Nate in like 20 years.
I was it was gun show Thursday at Take Aim once, right? And this guy comes in, I'm coming in to pick up the gun,
Pick up your guns, yeah.
right? And this kid comes in, he just turned 21. He's like, oh, I got my first gun. He gives me the sheet, and I look at it, I go, okay. So I go get it out of the closet, I bring it back, and I open it up, and it's the Smith & Wesson 500 with the, 2 3/4 inch barrel, right?
I'm glad
Right.
it's not the 16-inch one.
Right. So I look at him, and I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, can I ask you a question? He goes, yeah. I go, what are you going to do with this? And he's like, oh, that was designed so that if you're in backpacking in Alaska and you come up, on a Kodiak, you can blah, blah. And I'm just like this. I go, are you going to Alaska? And he's like, no. I go, have you ever been to Alaska? And he's like, no. I go, can I ask you a question? He goes, yeah. I go, what are you going to do with this? He goes, well, I live out east, so I'm going to plink with it. I go, it's like $2.50 a round, right? So I don't think you understand plink. But I'm like, hey, man, good luck to you. And it's just, I'm like, sorry about your dick. You know what I mean? Like,
Sorry about your dick.
like, look how big my gun is. Like, oof, okay. You should carry appendix. Obviously, you have enough room for it.
I carry really small guns.
Have you tell that story?
No.
So I'm working up in Tampa at this place called Discount Guns, which was an awesome gun shop, right? And I'm there, and the owner's niece and her friend is in there, and they're both like 19, 20 years old. They're on like college break, right?
Okay.
So we're talking about stuff, and I happen to say LPG, and they were like, what was it? What's that mean? And I'm like, and he's like, tell him what it means. I'm like, little penis gun. She goes, what's that? I go, you get like these Desert Eagles or, giant ass 44 Magnums or whatever to compensate for where you're lacking, right? And they're like, oh, and they're like, yeah, so it's like kind of like, what is it? Contour or whatever, the size. So I get right when I get done saying that, this guy walks in, right? And one of them looks up and she goes, do you have a gun on you? And he goes, yeah, I'm sorry. Am I not? She goes, no. Right? Are you carrying concealed? And like, yeah. She goes, can I see it? And I just go, where is it? He goes, in my pocket. And I'm like, uh-oh. Right? And I'm like, go ahead. And he pulls out a North American Arms Derringer. Right after he walks in. And they go, ooh. And I'm like, this ain't going to go well. So.
Yeah, I got a lot of those. I have like 7.
I have 5.
You have 5, yeah. They're great.
They are. I love them.
So what's your opinion on open carry?
I don't like here's the deal.
Oh, look at Omar's face.
Yeah. I'm there for you, brother. I'm right here with you through this whole thing. All right? It's like this. First of all, I hate to say it, but I'm glad it happened, even though I don't like it. Like, I'm glad we got something back. We never get anything back. Once they take something away, you never get it back. You know what I mean? So whoever it was, who was it that kept pushing and kept pushing? What was that organization? You know what I'm talking about?
In what?
Who got this through?
Oh, the Gun Owners of America?
Is that who it was? I thought it was somebody else.
I'm not sure.
But I can't remember, and that's my fault, so I apologize, right? But they kept plugging and plugging and plugging, and finally they got it approved. So, yay, Second Amendment. We got something back that we didn't have. Like, we got rights back that had been taken away, all right? But I don't think you should open carry.
Why?
Because it's like, don't let people know you have a gun.
Ah, okay.
Like, if I got to pull my gun out, I want it to be a surprise. Like, oh, hold on, let me get you my phone. Surprise! Like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's people, like my whole thing, and this is what everybody yells at me for. Oh, Mike, you're judging everybody. Like, people think if they carry, they're going to be like feared and respected, or they want to announce their presence or something like that. And it's just
You mean open carry?
open carry, yeah.
Okay.
Right? Because, it's just a mindset that I don't like. Not everybody's like that. I don't know why you're open carry, then, whatever. All right? But, I don't think you should let people know you have a gun on you.
What about you, Omar? What are your thoughts on it?
I'm glad we won't have to worry about you getting arrested when coming to production. I think open carry is the stupidest thing you can do. I don't think the government should be able to tell you can't do it, so I see it as a win. Although I would urge anybody to never do it. Because, I mean, the amount of videos that I've seen from like some rinky-dinky gas station where they're looking, like it's security camera footage where some dude walks in carrying some fucking Glock on his hip, and he's thinking he's all invincible and whatnot, and then somebody just walks up behind him, grabs it, and shoots him, and walks away. Now he's got a free gun. Like that, what I feel like people don't really make the connection of, when you're carrying a gun, you have to be extremely aware, like 110% perception at all times already. People don't understand that fucking goes 10x if you start open carrying, because now you have to not only be aware of everything around you have to be aware of, is anybody going to try to come and take my gun? Are you watching it? Is it is it a tier 1 holster that you're carrying outside the waistband on? Whatever it may be. What I see, there's a whole TikTok channel of a dude. It's a self-defense instructor who goes around and grabs people's guns out of their holster when they're open carrying and then gives them his training card and then gives them the gun back, which is like, Jesus, like that's
I don't recommend that.
I don't recommend that either, but it just shows how many people are doing it without being aware of their surroundings, without being aware of who's within their immediate vicinity. Like, you got to have, damn near better than police level, situational awareness and constant scanning your surroundings. And people don't want to live like that. People don't want to go through day-to-day life just constantly scanning, every single thing, perceiving everything as a potential threat or whatever. But they choose to open carry anyways, and I think that makes you more of a liability than anything. So I think open carry is dumb. But, just exactly as Mike said, government shouldn't be able to tell you can't do it. We got a gun right back. That's a win.
Yep.
And Luke, you actually have open carry holsters, don't you?
Of course, yeah. I mean,
absolutely, right?
Yeah, I mean, for here.
Did you have them before?
Yeah, I mean, you can open carry. When I lived in Michigan, you could open carry there. I don't really ever do it, except for maybe a couple times, like when you're out in the country.
You can open carry in Detroit?
Yep. Yeah. There's a group that used to do it. It was like open carry in the hood, and they would like walk around and like totally kid it out. And then like people would stop and be like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then they'd explain it. And the cops would come and talk to them. And yeah.
And you can open carry into the inner city?
Yeah. Anywhere in Michigan, you can open carry. But yeah, I agree with Mike and Omar that it's not a good idea, but if you are going to do it, please get a retention holster. Get something that has at least some retention so someone can't just scoop your gun real easily.
Like this snap.
Exactly. A good snap.
Oh, yeah. A good snap.
What about you, Dean?
I would never open carry. I don't want people to know I have a gun. I'm pretty much right there. As far as it becoming legal, that's cool. Didn't really have too much thought about that, but like they said today, getting something back is always great. But most people don't have enough training or the correct equipment, and liability.
I would like to play devil's advocate for 1 second here, because that is not an argument that I make of I don't want people to know I'm carrying a gun. For me, it's more of just having to be aware of everybody knows your gun is right there and being able to go for it. What do you guys think about the argument that if you never want anybody to know you're carrying a gun, how come you're okay with wearing grunt-style shirts or Self Defense Emporium shirts or Sons of Liberty Gunworks shirts or HK hats? That very clear signifiers that, the whole gray man thing where it's people think that they're blending in and it's just, I fall into this myself. I wear a flannel.
From work.
Oh, I get it. No, I'm playing devil's advocate here because I fall into this myself. I wear fucking Solomon boots and a flannel in Florida, and I've almost always got a gun hat on me. Like, that is also advertising that, not advertising, but if anybody's paying attention, you can tell just by looking at me that I'm carrying a gun. And I feel like that goes for a lot of people who say, I don't want anybody to own know that I have a gun on me. Any thoughts?
It just seemed like a little bit of a stretch. It's just a T-shirt. So I've never thought of it that way, but I can see the point you're making, but it's just clothes.
It's like
it
this.
doesn't say I have a gun.
I'll wear, whatever, a Nike shirt. That doesn't mean people think I'm running marathons.
Yeah, or playing basketball or something like that, yeah.
That is not an argument that I make. This is one that I've heard, and I'm just curious to see what...
Well, what about, then why have security guards? So at banks, stores, different places of business, they have armed security, open carrying with retention holsters. Why don't they just have skinny guys with T-Rex clothes?
Deterrent?
Huh?
Deterrent? The security guards are there to deter an attempt.
But then don't they have to be worried about their social... What did you say before?
Situational awareness. And they are. That's their
Who
job.
gets shot first in a bank robbery?
The guard.
I'm just saying.
Always the guard. But yes, they do have to maintain situational awareness because they're not going about their day-to-day life. They are working. They're clocking in, and their job is to be situationally aware. I'm saying it's not your job to be a security guard. You are going to Walmart, and now instead of just going and enjoying your drive there and enjoying your walk into the store and enjoying your shopping or whatever the fuck, you have to be constantly looking out for threats. That's kind of how I'm going about it. Yes, security guards open carry, but it's also their job to be aware of everything and make sure nobody gets to their gun. You as a civilian, that's not your job. That's not, realistically, not what you're going to be doing 24/7.
Couldn't an argument be made that heightened situational awareness is better?
Of course, but nobody's going to do that.
You're gonna have more of a heightened situational awareness if you're open carrying.
How about you take that situational awareness and then conceal carry?
But then but it's this, like, how about you clean your room? It's meaning that it's not something that people are going to do unless they're kind of forced to do it. Like, so the average person isn't going to walk with heightened situational awareness if they're carrying. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
Someone who is carrying openly
Already?
Couldn't take it.
must be really itchy. 70's called and says it's itchy. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if it's situational awareness and having to have more, like, you don't, and so if you're right now, especially in these times with the pending attacks, situational awareness should be doubled with everybody. meaning like the homeland attacks that Sarah Adams was talking about and has been on the news for a while. But what you're talking about, if you're open carrying, you have to have extra situational awareness because you have to be worried about someone coming up behind you and stealing your gun at all times. So you need a level whatever holster, and you need to be thinking about it all the time. If you are carrying and your situational awareness is, or concealed carrying, your situational awareness is nowhere near the level of a guy who is open carrying.
Incorrect. I don't agree with that whatsoever. Because it has nothing to do with whether or not you're open.
There's no test results to say incorrect or correct.
Well, no.
There's just hypothesis.
What I'm saying is it requires heightened situational awareness to a very big extent whenever you are open carrying. I don't think anybody does that. That's my problem with it, which is why I'm saying I would never, and I don't think you should either, because chances are you're not going to do that either. What I'm saying, in a perfect world, like if you were to open carry every day, you would have to be 100%, but I'm not saying that as like a realistic thing, because I don't think anybody is going to be doing that unless it's their job to do so.
Imagine if you're going to the bank and you have $35,000 in cash on you in your pockets. Would you want to be concealed carry or would you want to be open carry?
Always.
And you have to put it into the teller.
Yeah, why would you
not the teller, the ATM.
Sure. Why would you want to advertise that you have a gun and tell everybody exactly where it is?
So they don't fucking jack me while I'm at the teller?
If somebody's gonna want to jack you, not only do they see exactly where your gun is, they see all of you. I feel like it would make it way worse because now not only can I score $35,000 off this guy, I can get a gun.
You're assuming criminals are thinking that much, which usually they get caught all the time, which is indicative of them not thinking a lot. Like you're thinking like you're assuming criminals think like you.
Sure, yeah. In that same way, you're thinking that they're going to think, oh, this guy's got a gun.
I'm not saying I'm fucking open carrying at the bank.
Well, no, I'm saying...
I'm just saying that...
With what you're describing, you're saying the criminal's going to have the thought to go, that guy's got a gun, I shouldn't mess with him. I think it's more likely, shit, I can get money and a gun?
Well,
fucking stab this guy.
So, okay, like the video I saw the other day of like number one, that one video, the one guy, I think that's a hustle. Like I don't think it's real. The guy we talked about this last time, the trainer guy who goes and steals people's guns while they're not looking and then hands them the car.
I don't think that's real.
I don't think that's real at all. But that, I mean, because and it's very common for their stuff to not be real on TikTok. It's a thing. Like people do unreal shit all the time and get views and get monetization off it. But I watched the video, the pretty famous one of the white kid in the hood, and he comes and three gentlemen walk behind him. One guy pulls the gun off of him, and he's like, "Hey man, give me back my gun. Give me back my gun.
Don't do it like that.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, man. Come on." And then like three people three people who are obviously bigger than him all walk past him, and the kid is small. So it's not that I'm advocating open carry. I'm just being a devil's advocate and having a different view of it. Thieves generally don't want hard targets. They want easy opportunities. They don't say, okay, let's go fucking rob the guy with a gun because you have a chance of dying. Right now, when the gentleman at the convenience store saw the little kid, basically, and there was three of them and one of him, easy target, and his back was turned. Now, of course, why would you open carry in a convenience store in maybe a bad part of town and then have your back turned to people? That's inviting trouble. But I'm just saying that even it can be, I think, a deterrent if you have heightened situational awareness, even though I don't advocate it. Like I didn't buy a bunch of fucking open carry holsters to sell.
Yeah, if my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. Yeah, if everybody had heightened awareness at 24/7 at all times, open carry would work. Absolutely. I'm not talking about utopia perfect person carrying. I'm talking about, the average person that looks up Instagram and sees Florida now has open carry. And they're like, shit, let me go and grab my gun and put it right there and walk outside. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, but what's reality? How many people have you seen doing it?
None.
None. Right? Have you,
Well, they don't know
okay.
yet.
No, they know.
What about the guy on a motorcycle with a crank?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was at like 12:01.
Yeah.
That was another guy wanting to get views. Come on, he's won that YouTube money. Well, you get money from YouTube, and
I am aware, yes.
well, no, you get money from TikTok too. So
Yeah, but the video wasn't published by the guy with a crank. It's some dude driving in their car, and they're just like, am I in fucking America?
I just like it because like I carry with my like holster on the outside of my belt, and I wear big shirts, and they're always flying around, and you can always see my handgun a lot of times. So, as Omar said, I can't get in trouble anymore.
That's the only reason. You're not.
I'm pretty happy about that.
You're not happy about open carry. You're happy that if you screw up, you don't get busted for it.
Yeah.
I think
It's not the same thing.
I think the best way to say it is being able to have your gun visible and not getting trouble is a great thing. Going out and open carrying every day instead of concealed carrying, probably not a good idea.
Do you think that generally people aren't going to do it?
I'm sure there will be tons of people that do it.
They're all going to do it.
I'm
Why
sure
haven't they come
Bunch
in
of
here
people
then?
Because again, they don't know yet. It's not everywhere on the news. Like if you're into the gun space, sure, but majority of the people probably don't know it. I can guarantee you, give it a couple months, walk into any Walmart, there'll be some dude with a fucking ATI Millsport with that fucking Call of Duty airsoft red dot sight on it with a coil wire laser strapped to his chest with some gun show special plate carrier with level 8 plates that weigh half a pound in them, and they'll be everywhere. Guaranteed. Anybody who goes to a gun show and buys that stuff, I feel like would be the kind of person. No offense to people that go to gun shows and buy stuff. I'm specifically talking about the plastic ARs with the airsoft red dots and the coily wires. Those people are probably the kind of guys that think it's so cool that they have to show it off to everyone. Because
Look, young man.
sheepdog.
But I feel
Before
like-
you were born, there were gun shows, and there were SKSs and AKs.
I know those days
Sold
are gone.
Those were the days, young man. Those were the days.
SKS for 75.
SKS for $75
Current
in
day,
a barrel.
in a barrel.
In a barrel.
But
current
don't
day gun
enough
show.
people know about this? 'Cause it was all over the
Yeah,
internet.
Dean, I think everybody knows about it.
Yeah, and I just haven't seen anyone do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Where did you find out about it?
internet and
Internet
here.
where though?
Probably Instagram. or
Probably
just
some gun
scrolling.
channel that you follow on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. But it hasn't been into like the average person's algorithm.
But hold on, the people that would do it right off rip, like we're talking right now, with people that already own guns, that means they're most likely social media has some type of gun thing that's going to come across it, and it's out. My girlfriend doesn't know anything with guns, doesn't follow any guns she knows about. I didn't even tell her. I came home one day, she's like, Florida has open carry.
Well, that's a whole different conversation. 'Cause
She
the
probably-
algorithms know that she's your girlfriend and you look at gun stuff. So that's a whole different thing.
Did she run to the door with your dog and your pipe and your robe? Hi, Dean. How was your day?
No, she hardly turned around and just said it.
So my guy had
That's
this like perception how Dean comes home. His animals, like, because he trains his animals really well, and they come up with like his shoes and his pipe. And his wife comes and gives him a robe.
I get a kiss. My animals do come say hi.
They do, don't they?
They do.
Do they carry your slippers?
No slipper. I gotta put that away. They probably would, but then they would chew on them too. He's still a dog, so. But he's good. He's good. He says hi every day. The one day he didn't, I did get a little upset and said something to him because if the door opens, he needs to come to the door to see who it is. That's his job.
Maybe he knew you were open carrying and he knew everything was okay.
He probably found out about the open carry through social media.
There it is.
See, everyone knows.
I think generally the gun. I know that there's an argument of is there a gun world, but I think like the general populace of people who come to gun shops and who participate in guns, I don't think they're going to open carry. I think the majority of people think it's kind of that they think it's kind of a silly thing to do.
My personal take as it applies to your shop would be the guys that come in here damn near weekly and keep buying stuff from you and they follow you on social media and they follow other gun channels on social media, those guys probably none of them are going to be open carrying. The dude who came in here one time 4 years ago and bought one ATI Millsport Luke Andrews special and then
Good gun.
tells everybody.
Great gun.
Yeah. That guy probably might.
That goddamn American Tactical Mill Sport paid for 3 pairs of braces in the Mead household. So you just watch your tone when it comes to American Tactical Boy.
That boy had some.
That's an American tradition.
That and Rossi.
Did that boy feel a little weird to you?
Ooh.
That was a.
You throwing that out there?
The racial tensions. Man.
Yeah, he was going homoerotic, dude. Yeah. I did have one guy email me about it. One guy emailed me about it and said, all right, what are you going to do about open carry? Are you allowing it in my store? And I wrote him back. I said, honestly, I haven't really thought about it. I was going to address it once someone tried to do it. But as of right now, like, no. And then he emailed back and said, I'll never come to your gun shop again.
Awesome.
He said, because Shoot Straight lets us do it.
Oh, awesome.
Is that true?
Let him go to
I
Shoot
swear to
Straight.
God, that's what happened.
Please let him go to Shoot Straight.
I was told the other day that you can walk into Shoot Straight with a gun uncased. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't go there, man.
I don't know.
I used to go there and drop off guns when we would sell them guns, but now, like Josh does it. I don't do that anymore.
I would highly urge you
go
not
Shoot
to
Straight?
not to change your policy when it comes to people walking in here with uncased firearms. Because I worked behind the counter for what was it, a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and I've been flagged with a loaded gun more times than I can count. Genuinely, the whole my favorite name for any social media presence is Nate the Gunsmith's Instagram handle, which is "It's Not Loaded."
You know where you get that from?
Where's that?
From me.
Oh, okay. It's the greatest handle I've ever heard because the amount of times behind a gun shop counter you hear the words, "Don't worry, it's not loaded," and have a gun pointed directly at your skull, and then you rack the slide and a round pops out is diabolical. It happens almost daily.
Luke?
Yeah.
Scary.
It does happen. I remember
Yeah, when's the last time that happened, Luke?
4:30.
No, seriously.
I can't
When's the last time it happened?
I mean, I get used guns a lot that have loaded mags or.
Like, you haven't had a gun loaded. I can't remember the last time there was a gun loaded in here. It had to be at least 2 years.
I remember. Well, yeah. I don't. There was a guy that flagged Andrew. Remember that?
Flagging's one thing, but with a loaded gun?
Yeah, with a loaded gun.
Oh, really? When?
Yeah.
What gun?
It was a handgun he brought in, and then he was like, "Oh, it's not." Or I don't remember the whole story, but he was flashing it around, and then Andrew grabbed it from him and racked it back, and there's a round in it, and he was like, "What the fuck?" He got really mad.
Got much better stories than that. The reason why he has "It's Not Loaded" is because when he used to come in and teach with me, this was back even before he went to Chicago, right? It was always every day. It's like, yeah, and then the jackass says, "It's not loaded." One of my last days at Take Aim teaching there, I'm on a range. The guy starts to spin with a gun. I'm like, "Whoa!" He goes, "What?" I go, "Don't point that at me." And he puts it down. He goes, "It's not loaded." And I pick it up. I aim it down range. I look at him. And I go, boom, and it friggin' shoots. He's like, "Oh." The whole take the magazine out without clearing the gun thing.
I would personally recommend not allowing people to walk in here with uncased firearms because most people are reasonable gun owners,
It's still
but it takes one.
plus like this uncased guns. Like if I was gonna rob this place, I'd come in pretending like I'm gonna sell the gun. Like I'm gonna sell this AK.
So it's problematic with me open carry is because if you would want to shoot us, you've got the draw on. You have
Tactical advantage.
the tactical advantage. Like, so if someone comes in, 2-3 people come in, they're all open carrying, they could, do some damage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have you to help me, Omar.
I'll be over here in just a second.
Shit goes down, I want Omar.
I'm missing my chance.
I want Omar.
I'll be running across the city.
You can run fast. That's good.
Yeah, I'll do the Lucas Botkin run.
But so when I was writing that email back and I thought about it, I'm like, oh man, I mean, I'm not sure if I feel comfortable with people, I guess it's called uncased firearms, but open carrying in my shop. Maybe definitely because they'd have tactical advantage. You could reach to get a gun and they could draw on you and pop you.
Well, I mean, they can do that from concealed too.
Yeah, but not. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's just a dirty game, huh?
It is a dirty game.
It's a dirty game.
It's like this. You can't be 2A and then be like, well, we don't like your 2A rights in my store. You know, open, uncased, like walking in, that's freaking different.
I mean, I'm not going to put a fucking sign on the door, and if someone comes in, I'll just say, just look at them.
Like, don't uncase it.
Make my judgment then. You know what I mean?
But it's like...
But that one guy, definitely, he's not coming back. He told me he's not coming back. I bought a lot of guns in your store, and I'm never coming back.
Because you said you would address it later?
You know, I've got a lot of stuff to think about.
Just looking for a fight, that's all.
We had so one time we had the ATF come, and I think it might have been our third audit, maybe, and we were not in the good graces of the ATF at the time, and they had come back to do an audit, and if we did well in the audit, we would become in the good graces again with the ATF, and we had a perfect audit. And so when you get done with the ATF and an audit, they do a thing called a closing conference. You sit, and they'll go over your infractions, your violations, and they'll sit, and you got to sign a piece of paper, and they'll talk to you about why you did it. If you don't have any infractions or violations, it's like a kind of a happy conversation, and they're saying, "Oh, you did well. You know, it's kind of neat," and then they leave, and so it's maybe a Friday or something, maybe a Thursday, and they're walking out, and the ATF loves our compliance guy, Chris. They just love him. I think they even offered him a job one time. It's a true story. And I'm like, okay, great, thank you. And I run to the back of the run to the back of the bathroom, and I start crying because I'm so happy that they're leaving, and
the stress is over.
The stress is over, and we got the perfect audit, and I hear, boom. And I'm like, fuck, that was a 40. And I go out, and it was when the gun shop was over there, and I think it was the smaller one at the time. And there's smoke all like in the gunsmith room. And I'm like, fuck. And there's this kid with his head down, like this. And I look over to the left, and the ATF just has this like look of horror on their face, and there's a big hole through the window. And then there's the place where the bullet stopped on the pylon. And you can see it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And this kid, what he did, like, we did a trigger job on his gun, and he put his gun on the deck and put the mag on the deck. And then I think he moved and loaded it, and then the other kid who did his trigger job came back up, who was working for us. He obviously got fired that day. And then he racked it and pow, and shot it.
That's a very good learning opportunity.
Always clear
Check
the gun.
your chamber. Racking it and having it not stay in the rear is not clearing your gun. I see that happen all the time where they'll pick up a gun without looking at it. They'll just go, and then because it didn't lock back, they're like, hey, yeah, the gun's empty. There's a mag in it. It didn't lock back. Clearly that means it's empty.
Of course. Well, he's not being serious, so please don't do that.
Please. Open your chamber. Do it a couple times if need be. Visually. Look. See if you see the, inside of the
Stick
barrel.
your pinky in there.
That gets dirty. But look. Don't just...
I'm glad that didn't go anywhere.
So what did the ATF do? Did they do anything, or was it just...
Oh, dude, they were fucking in complete shock. Like, first off, they didn't know what to do. Like, they had to go outside and call the DIO, the Director of Industry Operations in Tampa, and say, what do? Do we arrest Will? And then and then I went outside and I called my lawyer, the guys from FFL Guard, and I'm like, and they're like, that did not happen. I'm like, I swear to God, it fucking happened. And so they, and they're like, and then they looked up there and they're like, well, I don't think they can do anything to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's not illegal. What happened? Like, some person other than yourself did a negligent discharge inside your store, and they just left.
Well, I guess we're going.
Perfect audit.
Oh, you know what happened? So the fucking it was 40 critical defense. It shot through the window. It landed or it hit the pylon, right? And then the pylon like exploded. Like, there's still a hole out there now. It exploded and went all over the ATF agent's car.
That's the best.
And so Chris got the car
Just when you thought you couldn't get worse.
and drove it around the back and washed it off. And then drove it back and gave it to the ATF agents we waved by.
And that's why they love him so much.
And then a female cop came in and she's just like looking around and everybody's still in shock. And she's like, all right, who did it? She's just, I think she said to the guy, she's like, you're an asshole. You know that? The fuck?
All right, I'm going back to work.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm going back to work. Fuck you guys. Be careful. It was scary.
What did the ATF say? Nothing. All right, I'm going back to work.
Yeah. And then and they were just telling me so there's one time an ATF agent, we heard from the ATF that they picked up a shotgun that was in a shop and fucking shot themselves in the leg with it. Yeah.
Stupid things happen.
Because not checking your firearms. These are all like, the things I've seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
The things I've seen. So, Mike, tell me about how's your business? How's it doing? Like how's the facility?
Everything's up. Everything's open. Everything's running. We're getting busier every week.
Okay, so when you say everything's up, so range.
All right, so
what kind of range do you have?
We have a 20-yard indoor 20-yard pistol caliber only range.
Okay, can you do pistol caliber carbines?
Yes.
Can you draw from holster?
You have to be certified. I have to go out there and actually watch you to make sure you're not, wired open and some. Plus, the good thing about our range is one of the bad things is the counters are high. So if you don't draw correctly, you can't draw anyway, so you're good.
Okay. Did you redo the range from the time that Bullseye owned it, or is it the same thing?
Yeah, we gave it a facelift. We took a lot of lead out of there. We worked on the AC. We worked on the ventilation, stuff like that. It's going to be...
That was cheap, huh?
Yeah.
The AC ventilation of a range?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a couple years till we redo the whole thing, and hopefully we redo it, make it a little bit longer, make it rifle, make it quieter, stuff like that is what the plan is. Right now, we want to, recoup some money because we gutted a 12,500 square foot building and built the training facility inside that.
In Palmetto, a good reference is the Civic Center.
Yep.
So if you're at the Civic Center, if you keep going north, you turn off that little exit right there,
Yep.
and if you're going to go to Ellington, and you're kind of right there on the left-hand side.
Yeah, we're like quarter mile, half mile down the road on the left-hand side. So we're across the street from Joey D's Pizza, right next to, what is it, Big Earth? Is that what that?
Isn't Detweiler's right near you? I think?
Over there, yeah.
That's past us a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well, yeah. So
Past us going east, right?
yeah, it's like the emergency room, like John Deere.
Oh, there's an emergency room?
There's a new one there. Yeah.
So if somebody shoots themselves over
Yeah,
there,
we take them right there.
take them right there. That's
Don't
awesome.
don't say crap like that.
Right.
Sorry, when somebody.
Don't.
My wife won't let me open up the one couple rules in the Mead household. Like, one, I can't get a motorcycle ever, and
Good rule.
two, I can't have a gun range because my wife doesn't want to own property where someone has hurt themselves.
Yeah,
It happens
it happens.
once a year. Once you start going,
People do stupid crap.
people are stupid.
What we're doing is we changed a lot of the safety rules there. We have cameras out there. We're on everybody all the time. We explain to everybody come in, this is a rule. You got to uncase in the booth. We don't want any uncased guns behind the booth. We don't want anybody getting muzzle swept, stuff like that. And if somebody breaks the rules, we go out and we're like, look, this is the rules. Oh, I don't care. 'Cause, I make people repeat the rules so that I can say, you told me you understood. You know what I mean? We want to make that place as safe as it can be because it's family oriented. The whole place is family oriented.
So, North Bradenton Parish,
Yep.
Ellington,
Ruskin.
is all in
Yep.
a good driving distance from where you are, and you can shoot pistol.
Yep. Lakewood Ranch.
And then you do the simulator.
Simulator is awesome. Yeah.
So the simulator, are you renting it out to kids?
Yes. Here's the deal. My thing is I'm a trainer,
Sure.
right? I've trained, kids as young as 5 years old. So take them through safety, put them on something small, 22 bolt action rifles, stuff like that. Train kids like, Austin Kemp, Awesome Austin.
Yeah.
All right, so started training him when he was 10. I mean, he was like 7 foot tall when he was 10, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I train kids, but I train kids. Like, I'm not, I'm not thrilled about doing birthday parties. I'm not a babysitter. Like, I'm training Austin and Gabriel to run the simulator for birthday parties. So, yes, birthday parties, right?
So it is something like if somebody wanted to bring their family or
Yeah,
their
we're doing it already.
or their shop,
Yep.
that's a good idea, or their business, family, fucking bachelorette party.
Yep. Like, I've done parties already.
You have.
Yeah, so
How's
I've
that
done.
gone?
It's like, I want to train. I'm a trainer. You know what I mean? So if they come in,
Oh,
they
yeah.
want
So
to
you
train.
don't like it.
I don't like running the thing as a video game for people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, the system's expensive. The guns are expensive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see people twirling the guns around on. They're $1,000. I don't want to see somebody twirling it on their finger. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I want to train people. Now, don't get me wrong. You come in, we'll run zombies all night long, right? But I want to make sure you're doing it right. I don't want you sitting there, cupping sauce. Right? Like, I want to teach you how to hold it. I want to train people. I'm a trainer. But we're running a special right now, which is 3 to 6 people for $200 for an hour, right? And I will run you through that thing as hard as I can, teach you what I can teach you, stuff like that. I'd rather be helping people than just sitting there running the computer. You know what I mean? Like, I want to train people. I don't want to sit in a chair for an hour.
Okay. And then there's a shoot house too, right?
Yeah,
Something like that?
Yeah, you guys are going to come in. We're going to do some filming on the shoot house.
Like, explain to me, what the fuck is a shoot house?
I don't know. It's a house with no roof, right? Without plumbing, I guess. How's that? So
Does it have a shitter?
no plumbing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't like just
No, you
shit in
can-
a bucket.
I worked at a jail like that.
Yeah.
But it's rooms, hallways, doors, windows, stuff like that. So you can,
How many thousand square feet?
I don't know. It's modular.
that area.
It's modular. We take it down, put it back up. You can change it.
Fuck, where'd you get that at?
Same place we got the simulator,
Okay.
and we're gonna make it bigger. Like, we got a lot of law enforcement looking at it right now. They don't want to drive like an hour to get to theirs, right? But ours is modular. Ours comes down and goes back up, right? You can fight up against the walls. It's all. The only thing they can't do is they can't smash the doors in, because we haven't got those doors yet. We just have regular doors. So
Yeah, you can buy doors that you can smash in.
yeah, they're like breakaway.
Okay.
A big metal panel. You hit the panel, boom!
And so you're doing simunition in the shoot house.
We're doing this. There's levels, okay?
Okay.
So there's like blue
Explain.
gun. Blue gun is your first step, so you can
What the
learn
fuck's blue gun?
the rubber guns, the training guns. All the.
I
Training
don't fucking know these things.
They're rubber guns.
Like
that-
rubber ducky?
Yeah, like rubber duckies. Except I don't think they float. I don't know. Next time I take a bath, I'm gonna put one in and I'll get back to you.
That'd be a good picture for your social media.
So
Just a bunch of blue guns floating.
ruined a bunch of people bleaching their eyes out. All right, so it's the training guns, and then from there we go up to laser pistols, and from there we go to airsoft, and then from there we go to simunitions. The only thing with simunitions is, like, with the simunitions comes the fear and the pain. You know what I mean? Like, people think they're going to get all padded up and use the sim guns. It's like, if you're going to do that, just use airsoft. You know what I mean? Like, the airsoft hurt enough. We had friggin' airsoft with the plastic, like, hard. Like, I was very surprised that those things would break skin.
Uh-huh.
I learned that.
Oh, they do.
Yep, I learned that.
Especially the
hard way.
CO2 ones.
You
So
know?
do you have a line of airsoft guns you can rent, or are people bringing them?
Right now we got
both?
Right now we got Glock pistols, and then we're got some ARs coming in. Right, I want to try to see. I want to see the shotguns, because this is about home defense, so it's got to be. It's got to work. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have a reason, a purpose for training, not just playing around. Like people say, Like you get the guys that come in and go, oh, what do you do? Put targets up in here and you come through and you shoot the targets. I'm like, no, you got somebody hiding in here. If you do something stupid, you get shot. Oh, yeah, it's not a game. This is not the fun house. You know what I mean? This is for training. The whole idea of the Emporium is to take your training to a higher level. Because the thing is this, I can take you out on the range. I can give you drills that stress you out, right? But you know what's going to happen. Like, you're going to shoot 3 here, reload. I'm going to hit you with a friggin' stick, here, stuff like that. Like, it's coming.
Do you really do that? What?
You never seen our Welcome to the Hood?
No, I never seen what.
We got a drill where you're sitting in a chair. We make you sit in a chair for like 3 to 5 minutes, and you have a hood over your head, right? And there's 10 targets in front of you, right? And out of those 10, there's either 1, 2, or 3 shoots, and the rest are no shoots, right? They're pictures, right? And what happens is we let you sit there, we walk around, we move things, we make a bunch of noise, and you just sit there, right? And then what happens is when the hood comes off, you get hit right in the chest by a blocking bat. You ever seen those the foam bat things?
No, but okay.
So it's like I tee off it from your front, and then one of my other guys, usually Mike Magowan, tees off on your back, and you get drilled with these friggin' foam bats until you touch your gun, and then we just peel off, right? So you just, like, as that hood comes up, all you see is this coming in, and it just hits you in the chest, right? And it's just like wham, wham, and it's like you're trying to get your gun out, and then it comes out, and then we just back off, and you got to hunt the shoot targets, the threats.
Okay.
So yeah, we hit you.
Have you thought about doing night vision classes?
Yes, because I know Wick. So Wick's like, "Can I come in there in the dark?" I'm like, first of all, what are you going to do, Wick? Because that's well, I have night vision. That's not what I asked.
He'll probably
I asked, what are you going to do with your, you know what I mean? Like,
he'll probably bring a truck full of different knickknacks and doodads to add to your shoot house.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
He likes to contribute.
I love Wick. Like, I cannot tell you how much, from the bottom of my friggin' heart, I love that man. But you just can't leave him alone. You know what I mean? Like, you can't turn around. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, nothing. Like, he's like a 4-year-old. You know what I mean? You got to be on. Except he's got really cool shit. You're never gonna turn around, the guy's driving a bulldozer or something. You know what I mean?
Today we have a bulldozer.
And look at the steel plating we put on. It's like, Wick, that's not funny. Going downtown. Like, oh, here we go. At night with my night vision, like is that a 50? Oh, Will, do something. Stop him. You
so when are we doing night vision classes?
Like as soon as we can get Wick in there and set something up, we'll do night vision.
I got night vision.
All right, let's go in there. Like, oh, wait a minute. First of all, fuck you. All right? Because when are we doing? Like, you ain't doing shit. You just told him, I'm too busy to come up and see you. I've only been begging you for like, I don't know what, half a year. Just stop by and come see it. You just want to see what Wick does.
No. I mean, it's an interesting selling point, being able to use night vision in a house
and have somebody shoot at you.
Oh, I'm not sure if I like that idea.
Well, you can just wear it in your house, right?
Huh?
You can just wear it in your house.
If
you don't care about the shooting people part, it's just you can just throw it on anytime you want. It's not limited to the.
Yeah, but I have a couple people in my house who might not really enjoy me walking around in kit and night vision.
The lights on.
Better than being at Wick's house because that bitch is walking around naked with night vision.
Hey, Larry, how you doing?
Hey.
I thought what do you have that other people don't have? Well, you have a shoot house.
They have the shoot house.
You have a shoot house, and you have a lot of room.
Yeah.
You have a lot of room, and you can do things with night vision.
We got a small classroom, a large classroom. We got a fight room, padded fight room.
Fight room. What's that about?
Just pads. We got padded room. We're going to put more pads in it. So
are you doing jiu-jitsu classes out of there?
We're doing jiu-jitsu. We're doing Muay Thai boxing, stuff like that.
So are trainers renting your pads?
We're not renting a lot right now. It's like I want to make sure that it benefits us. You know what I mean? Like, not just renting out everything to everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, we have instructors coming in.
Well, that gives you money.
I understand that, and I know where you're going with this. All right, but like we're starting to fill our calendar now.
Okay.
So, like, we're getting ready to start doing all the hand-to-hand stuff, like opening that up to the public, right? So private lessons on that, group lessons, kid lessons, stuff like that. We got,
What about knife fighting?
we're doing knife fighting. All right, so first, have you heard of our caffeine and carry? Have you guys heard this yet?
No.
No.
All right, so Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, every Saturday morning, all right, except for this Saturday because it's GSSF, all right, we have what is called Caffeine and Carry. It's a women's coffee club from 10 to 11, all right? And it's TT&T, so it's tactics, techniques, or tools. That's it. So the guys that we've had come in and talk about stuff, the girls have done holsters, concealed carry, off-body, concealed carry gear. We've had done some cybersecurity. We've done knives, like what's good for fighting, what's good for carrying, stuff like that. Johnny Glock was in there, did something on triggers. We've had some really cool guests. We've done tourniquets. We had like a guy from the ME office come in, talk about bullet wounds and stuff like that. Like, we've had some really cool shit, and it's every Saturday morning and it's free. Like, you come in, get yourself coffee, have a friggin' empanada, whatever.
Empanadas.
We have fucking good empanadas.
There's that Spanish heritage right there.
It's friggin' we got that whole Colombian thing going on. All my partners are friggin' Colombians. So, but the coffee shop rocks. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. But that's open for women. It's free.
Is it Colombian coffee? Like Colada from Miami?
No, it's like that and Italian coffee, actually.
Okay.
But it's real coffee. It's not like shit coffee. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So come down, try out the coffee shop, see the gun shop. Like, you should come down and just take a look and see what it looks like.
Maybe.
I mean, these guys come down, I couldn't get rid of them. And freaking take the guns away. Let's go.
He genuinely would not let me keep going.
No, you're hurting yourself.
I begged you.
Why am I a bad guy for this?
Because I wanted to have more fun. I was out at that simulator just trying to beat my personal best time over and over and over. And he's like, dude, you're going to give yourself carpal tunnel. I'm like, I'm fucking 22. Let me keep going.
It's like, you ever watch a little kid in cold water? Like swimming in cold water, like the lips are blue, and they're like, and like, get out of the water, you're cold. I'm not cold.
Exactly.
That was him. I'm like, you're going to hurt yourself. He's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm like, what the fuck? Give me the fucking gun.
I can't feel like my fucking trigger finger. I'm like, please, I can beat it.
Like, honestly, how many shots do you think you took that day? 10,000?
Yeah.
Like, literally 10,000 shots.
Well, I mean, half of that was a zombie game.
Maybe the zombie game, it was like 150, 200 shots a stage.
Yeah.
But
Like, so if I'm person who lives near you, how do I find out what events, classes, stuff that you have going on?
all right, so we'll have the calendar.
Where's the calendar at?
The calendar, it's at selfdefenseemporium.com, but there's only one E in between defense and emporium. So there's not two E's, there's only one. I know. All right. So that's what it is. We'll just freaking
Did someone misspell that or do it on purpose? Or did somebody already have it?
Let's not talk about it.
I know English.
No, that's not it.
Okay, sorry.
You know,
I'm racist.
But it's my number's up on the website. There's one number that for some reason now doesn't work, so we have to change that on Google. But my cell phone's up there. You can call me on my friggin' cell phone.
Oh, so your number on Google's wrong? Or your number on Google is now your cell phone?
Well, it's both. Like, one of them's my cell phone. The other one, I don't know what the problem is. So we have to call them and be like, don't. We need to change this to another number. Go to my Facebook page and see the commercial. It's got all the advertising
Okay.
about our super secret training facility.
Okay. So what are the things you have going on besides
Caffeine and Carry.
caffeine and carry?
We have John Dilley. He is former Secret Service Special Operations Division, Special Operations
What's
Division.
his name?
John Dilley. So he,
I know him.
yeah, he's a great guy. He's very knowledgeable. He's running his program. We got his thing getting ready to put those dates up.
What are you doing with him?
He has like a CQB, like home defense CQB, stuff like that from, soup to nuts. Start out at bottom, work your way up. So it'll be
With the sim.
it'll be like in the shoot house, it'll be on a simulator, classroom, live fire, stuff like
Okay.
that. But I'll tell you this, like, this hasn't been advertised yet, but November, by the time this is out, it'll be up on the calendar probably. November 8th and 9th, okay, we have Boone coming in. So Boone and I are teaching a 2-day course. It's one of his courses. It's phenomenal. Like, I'm very blessed to be
Which course?
the tier. Like, hold on, I'll read it to you. You want to read it to you?
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking cool.
Boone slid in my DMs the other day.
What do you say?
He said, "Do you want to hire this person?"
Did you say yes?
Oh, I mean, I was like, send them my resume, or have them send a resume, and I'll take a look at it.
All right.
It was cool though. I was like, "Whoa, Boone's talking to me."
Boone's off, man. That's
I was like, "Whoa, he's talking to me."
Boone's like, oh, I don't think. I'm like, stop, Boone, stop, or I'll lose my shit. All right. So it's TIR, Tactical Immediate Responder. All right. So it is awareness and the attack cycle. All right. Pre-attack indicators, surgical speed, shooting from concealment, medical, individual tactics, solo CQB, cover, concealment, movement. Where do we go? All right. It's $550 for 16 hours of training, 2 days. It'll be Boone and myself teaching.
When is this?
November 8th and 9th.
Is it a Saturday and Sunday?
It's a Saturday and Sunday.
That sucks.
So it's like this. He's going to be there a lot. It's not a
I could do like Sunday.
one-off thing. We'll call him.
Yeah, maybe.
But that'll fill up. Call him tomorrow because it'll fill up fast. All right. So that's going to fill up fast. Like I said, like a very, very blessed and honored to have him say, "Oh, it's going to be a Boone and Mike class." You know what I mean? So, like, jacked about that.
You've got a couple partners, Francisco and
Raul. Yep.
What's the other guy's name?
Raul, and then
Francisco and Raul, and then so they probably have a vision for it. But what is your vision for your place? Like, so it's a gun shop, it's a fight place, it's a match place, it's a CQB shoot house, it's simulator. What would you like your place to be like? What's your vision?
my vision is to take people to another level. Like what I want is I want the range filled of people that, want to come shoot, but I really want people that want to train. You know what I mean? Like I want people out there training. I want, multiple instructors every hour of the day, training people, taking people to the next level, on the simulator, in the shoot house, in the fight room, on the range. We're going to try to get cars and put them outside so we can do vehicle force on force and stuff like that. Like things have really stepped up with bringing the new guys in. We also got
What do you mean? So 2 questions.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you exactly mean by training to the next level? And what do you mean by you're bringing guys in?
well, our training cadre, like first is like I have my guys, from my Veritas days, right?
Right.
So I have them. We have, we got a guy can't talk about. All right, so we got him.
You got a guy you can't talk about?
Yeah, we can't talk.
All right.
So, then we got,
How are you going to advertise him if you can't talk about him?
we just don't advertise them.
It's a fun little treat.
Just can't talk about them.
That's not how you
Got a
market
guy.
shit, dude.
Yeah,
You
that's-
ordered the cherry
that's
one,
the way-
ordered the sundae.
That's the way that shit works. Like, you just can't talk about it. You know what I mean? So, like, remember Kaladi? Did you know Bob Kaladi? Like,
Vaguely.
we had to, when I taught with him, we had to advertise him as Instructor Bob. We couldn't say his last name. Nobody can take any fucking pictures of him, shit like that.
Why?
Because he was still
Active?
doing his shit. Like, some people have, high level history that you just can't. They can't have pictures of them. You just can't take pictures of some people.
Okay.
That means you get to do the really cool thing where you either blur or black out his face.
Right.
So you're bringing in multiple people that you can't talk about.
Yeah. Like, J.R. Crosby?
I do.
All right, so he's our newest acquire.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck.
Love that guy, dude.
He's a fucking beast, man. Like, he got out of the car. I was like, how fucking big are you? You
His
know what I mean?
child is a better shooter than I am.
Yeah, his kid's good. He's a great kid.
So
too.
good. He's
Both
so
his
good.
kids. Like, they're great kids.
Is he going to train? Is he going to train self-defense or shooting, or like he's going to train like fighting or
We're gonna
or both?
We're gonna use him for whatever we can get him to do.
Okay.
All right, he's just, he's another homo guy that just wants to be there. It's not like
Did you say homo guy?
Humble.
Oh.
Humble.
That's what I heard. I just want to make.
Hey, you're the one saying it on.
I just what I heard.
Oh shit, he's fucking calling me right. No,
I didn't mean that.
like I was watching like his fights. It's just like fuck, it's freaking brutal.
Are they nasty?
Yeah, he's like, I can grapple too. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just see you pounding people in the head. He's like, I'm a black belt in BJJ. I'm like, all right, but I just see you beating people up.
He's lethal.
Oh yeah, like he's vicious. He's like, it's
He's
like
a nice guy.
if you took a gorilla, shaved it, tattooed it, and it had a PhD. You know what I mean? Like, he literally has a PhD. It's just like, but he's like, oh, raw. But he's like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
I bug him for like in the matches. I'm like, hey, all right, how do I do this? Like, where do I go? Do I go there first? I go there first. He's like, okay, this is what I would do.
Yeah.
And he tells me and his son. He's like, okay, son, this is what you do. And I'm like,
all right, the two of you come over here. This is what I want you to do.
exactly, exactly.
Beast. He's so fast. He's so friggin' fast.
Yeah, super fast.
Yeah.
So he was just here on. He was here the other day, checking things out.
Great guy. Friggin' great guy. Like, he was out east. I got a law enforcement team for for the GSSF this weekend.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how they do it.
Oh, we're giving away a gun, right? Is that the one
Yep.
we're giving away a gun for?
Yep.
Okay.
Has Julie Bales been in here to talk to you?
No.
All right.
Just Nate's been Nate told.
Okay.
Well, didn't
probably talking to
Didn't I
Nate.
talk to you and you talked to Nate?
Yeah.
Or did she talk to Nate and he talked to me?
We're probably all talking to Nate. That's what I do when I want to talk to you. Most of the time, I just call Nate.
I think everybody does.
It's just like,
Poor guy.
it's like, hey, take the note. He's like, I gotta go see.
It's like, hey.
I only call you when it's absolutely I need to talk to you on the phone. Like when you're coming down. I'm not. I'm too busy. Like that.
I mean,
I know you're busy. You don't have to explain it to me.
it sucks. I mean, it really tomorrow is like my one. It's my fucking schedule sucks, dude. Like I get up at 7, and then I don't get home until 8 every day.
Trust me, I understand.
And then on Sunday, like I try to get out for a couple hours and shoot either at one of the ranges we go to, and then I come home and I spend time with my kids and my wife.
No, I understand. Trust me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
But it sucks.
Like when you said, hey, you want to come in and be on a podcast? I was like, yeah, I'll just have to make time out of my busy schedule to go do it. And here I am. I know exactly what
I try to do that. I try to do stuff. Like I hear about people doing that, and then I end up fucking double booking.
I'll give you that
You
one.
understand what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly.
I'm like, I'll make time, and I just like, all right, we're doing it, and then, like, I did that today, and I double booked myself. Like, I had 3 different fucking appointments today, all at the same time. I had a meeting with RSR, I had the dentist, and I had the homeowners association, all at the same time.
You didn't check with Nate to see if
No,
the
I have
schedule was cleared?
No, I have an assistant. She's supposed to fucking help me with shit. So
I got a Julie. I just called Julie and be like, hey, can I do this? No, you don't have to go here. Okay.
yeah,
You already have a lesson.
I will try.
You should. I'm telling you. It's like like this. I want you to come up not because it's mine. I want you to come up because it's fucking cool.
I'm interested in I'm interested in business. So I'm interested in trying to see like what you're doing on a business perspective. I'm interested to see it because it's gun industry related. Like it's a different thing you're doing that nobody's really done in the area. Nobody's done a training emporium. Plenty of people have gun shops and plenty of people have ranges. Nobody's done something that is training centric. And I think one guy played with the fucking simulator over there. I forget, but it didn't work, and I remember that. No one's had a shoot house. And that's really interesting, but I don't want to get fucking shot by semi-munition.
Use airsoft.
Why can't we just go in there and shoot targets?
I'll let you shoot the what is it, the rubber dummy thing we got.
What if we had 22? Can we just do it with 22?
Well, that's people always like.
Do you want to get
is
shot
this
with
live fire? I'm like, well, it's bad for repeat customers when we're doing force on force. But whatever you want to do.
Oh, force on force means fucking like versus.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not in the.
That's how it's. Like I said, like I can give you a stressful drill,
Yeah.
But you know what's coming.
I can beat you with a stick and you can draw.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, but you know it's coming. You know how many shots can take.
Do you remember? Have you ever heard of those like the Japanese when they were on like there was Japanese soldiers who didn't know it was the end of World War II, and they stayed on islands for like 60 years. That's like me.
Waiting for the war to get over.
Well, I mean, I
Wish somebody would call me.
I mean, I don't leave my house unless I go to my gun shop, and then I don't go to like public ranges and get trained by professionals. I go to like a range where no one can see me, and I try to figure things out on my own and end up doing it wrong. I break my shit constantly. I'm the Japanese guy who is on the island, who's made up his own reality.
Got his Japanese flag up on the wall inside the cave.
But you're self-aware.
Waiting for the Americans to come through.
Exactly. And then when I get done, I come home and I'm like, "Hi, honey," and she's like, "Oh, how you doing? Did you have fun?"
Think of it like a field trip, like you're getting out.
I think I have like a problem. Like I'm probably like the Japanese guy. Like I don't want to come off my island. Maybe I have what's that? Social anxiety disorder?
You're coming to see me. Like when I was coming here, I get all excited.
Well,
I shaved my head. Made sure I had a good shirt on.
I think I've got like something wrong with
Polish my shoulder holster rig.
Can anybody relate? Or does anybody understand? No, you guys are all normal people. Well, no, Dean, you don't fucking leave your house either.
I leave the shoot.
Exactly, just like me.
Shoot.
But you leave to shoot, and then you go back, and you don't like, and you just talk to your video game friends, right?
Video game friends, girls, yeah.
Not girls. Girl.
I'm a girl, yeah.
Right? Right. You talk to your video game. You talk to your video game friends in your Discord, and you come to work, and so you're kind of the same way.
Sort of.
When
I'll still go out if someone invites me to something. If it's fun, I'll leave. But it's got to be fun.
Because I fucking invited you a bunch of times. I haven't seen you.
Yeah,
over there.
you didn't go either.
No, I haven't been yet either.
See?
Hey, we should go see Mike. Nah.
And then you have Luke, and he
I do stuff sometimes.
Polishing his 44 Magnum the other day.
Yeah.
Just to bring it here.
I think honestly it's about like how much time that I have, and I usually selfishly invest it in shooting my own thing. And I think probably like I'm scared of people seeing like how little I know and how like I'm not good at shooting, and I don't want people to know it, so I just kind of shoot by myself. And
Only if you knew a guy.
I know I had a couple trainers, but maybe, and that's social anxiety. Like, I mean, believe it or not, I'm kind of a shy person. Like I'm shy. I don't like people.
Not liking people and shy are two different things.
I mean, I'm very introverted. It's amazing I have a gun shop. Like I'm a people person, but not a people person. You know what I mean? I just like to hide. I do. I just like to hide with my dogs, and I just want to hear my kids. I don't want to go interact with them. I just want to hear them. You know what I mean? And play with my dogs, and then
just stay in the comfort zone. That's all it is.
Exactly. Stay in the comfort zone. No, my gun's over here, and this is that, and I got that. Plate carriers over there.
Take my suppressor.
Like I won't leave my house. I don't leave my house on New Year's Eve or 4th of July because I have a fear of being assassinated.
Like by accident.
Yeah, by accident. I'm not kidding. Like
Is it still an assassination if it's on accident?
No, I'm just going with it, man. No, but I do like it, and see, proof of the like I went out on this 4th of July and I caught my fucking dumpster on fire.
I wonder how that could have possibly happened.
Because I put 3 mortars tied together and threw it in there and fucking blew it up, and the whole thing caught on fire.
It'd be a good place to light these off from.
I just want to impress my grandson.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Like,
Woo! No, because
fire.
Because when the fire truck came, my grandson was like, "Grandpa's going to jail." And Lori was like, "No, he's not." "Yo, no, he's going to jail."
He's going to jail.
Called his mom, "Grandpa going to jail." You know what I mean? What hours are you open? Are you open to the general public?
Yes, we're very open.
Like when?
That's what we do. We're open to the public. I mean,
Like, so what? 6 days a week,
Yeah, we're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 7, and we're open Sunday, 11 to 5.
And anybody can just bebop in there.
Yep.
But guys can't come to Caffeine and Carry.
No.
That's fucking racist, dude.
It's sexist is the difference.
Oh. Yeah. See, I make up my own words and stuff, too.
It's like, white guys can't go to Caffeine and Carry. No, it's just...
Oh, yeah.
It's for the women. Like, you got to, like, here's the deal. Like, I've been training women for a long time, right?
Yeah, you like training kids and women.
Yeah, because they don't say as much stupid shit as men.
Okay.
I think my sights are off. Like, no.
Yeah, it's always
Yes.
low and to the left.
Omar is an expert of that.
Always low and to the left.
Oh, all Glocks. That was my favorite. When people used to say, all Glocks shoot to the left.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like what
for
the
sure.
fuck are you talking about? Do you think these guys in Austria standing around a table in lab coats? Right?
Hey,
Going,
so
"Oh, we
here,
can't get it to shoot in the middle.
This is unrelated, but Omar, I've mentioned before how you have almost like a superpower when it comes to customer service and talking to people on the phone.
So
Like-
you said.
I have said that a number of times, but I have noticed that your spirituality has been being tested by people sending in different product that they think is not working, and then you shoot videos and they, in fact, are working. How is your perception of your fellow man these days? Is it getting better or getting worse?
Very much so in a downward spiral, but it isn't completely gone yet. It's less of like,
Who are you more disgusted with? The shipping robots or people who send in their guns when there's nothing wrong with them?
thankfully, we have been able to take measures to ensure I will never have to deal with a fucking shipping robot again, because we switched to a carrier that actually gives me a rep that I can talk to, which I'm very glad about. Thank you very much for helping do that.
Yeah, let me know.
That's my idea.
I don't have a problem with somebody who doesn't quite understand something and believes that it is defective, so they end up sending it in, and we just have to tell them, no, that's how it is. That's not as much of a big deal to me. The big deal is when they get a fucking attitude about it.
Right.
That is where it starts pushing on me, where it's a person will say something along the lines of, my Glock is broken. The Glock you guys made me is broken because the trigger is literally 50 pounds, and when it breaks, it won't reset. And in my mind, I'm like, what happened?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it back. Oh my God. How could we have sent a gun out like this? How did quality control not catch this? And then we get the gun in, and it's just a Glock 19 trigger. And then I try to get the guy to explain the 50-pound and the no resetting thing, and he sends me a picture of a Taurus G2C, and the trigger resets when he pulls the trigger.
You got to give that one to Taurus.
That guy, no problem. That guy was fine because, we explained it to him, hey, your Taurus is a double action, single action, Glocks are single action, they don't reset, and that's not 50 pounds, it's like 5. That's not as much of a deal. If that guy, which this exact thing has happened many times, starts going on about how, us as a company are at fault for just returning the same gun he sent into him, and then gets an attitude about it, and they're like, why didn't you fix my problem? And I have to explain to the individual that there's nothing to fix, and then they get upset that I'm like, mansplaining to them or whatever. That's where I start, it starts testing my faith. But I stay calm and composed and deal with it as professionally as possible.
Yeah, I'm not that good.
Yeah, but that's recently, for whatever reason, like just as of filming today, the last 12 warranty claims I've gotten, 9 of them had fucking nothing wrong with them. Nothing at all. Not even like a little bit wrong, like nothing at all. Just perfectly fine guns that they're sending in because they perceive there's a problem, and instead of like I just got one where it's the gun's having issues. I haven't shot it yet, and I'm like, can you describe the issues? And it's like, I won't eject properly. And I'm like, you have You shot it? No, I haven't shot it, but it won't eject properly. As I'm hand loading live rounds in my living room, the ejection pattern isn't exactly 3 o'clock. There's something wrong with your gun.
How does he know what the ejection pattern should be if he doesn't know he shouldn't fucking do that?
See what
Here's the deal. Now, my buddy does this. My buddy gets all this. He gets the warranty shit in where he works, and I'm not going to say where it is or what his name is. And when I was at Take Aim, he used to bring me the letters to read the letters. And I'm like, he goes, read this one. I'm like, no. He goes, yeah, just go ahead and read it. I'm like, no. He's like, go ahead and read it. And I'm reading it. And one of them was, the gun needs to be warranted because on the last shot, it gets stuck in the back. And he called the guy and said, that's what it's supposed to do. He's like, no, it's not. Mm-hmm. I got other ones that don't do that. And it's like,
this exactly.
I'm like, why would you fucking let me read that? Why would you even tell me this story?
You phrased it.
He laid in bed like this going, what the fuck?
So that exact situation, the person's like, hey, it's getting stuck. And I tell them it's supposed to do that. And they go, oh, my bad. Right. No problem at all. I'm so glad I was able to help you. Even if we had to pay for shipping costs to get your gun and ship it back, no worries at all. I'm glad you are happy with what you've got. You're a happy customer, yada, yada. You pull that, I got other guns that don't do it on me. Nate has to calm me down. And if Nate has to calm me down,
Nate's got to calm you down, something's wrong.
Well, the best thing is when he said, what I should have said is, like, here's what I want you to do. I want you to send it in. And when the guy said, okay, he goes, and then I wanted to tell him, and send all your other guns in, and you're not getting them back because you shouldn't fucking have them. Like, it's like, here's the deal. I don't know everything. I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you, I was humbled very early, so I learned to understand that. I don't fucking know everything, right? But when you explain it to him, when you could tell a guy like this, in this case, on the magazine, there's a little shelf and it goes up and it hits another little shelf that pushes up your lever. And that's what locks it back. And that's why that's happening. It's supposed to do that so you can tell that it's empty and you can reload. If he still goes, no, it doesn't. Yep. He's just like, then why the fuck is that shit there?
Is that there?
Like, you got the broken magazine with the 2 shelves that aren't supposed to be there. All your other guns, they fucking shaved it off so you could be happy about it.
My perception of my fellow man does not diminish because they don't fully understand how a firearm is operational. It diminishes when they start arguing with me about it.
Right. Like, I'm trying to help you.
We had this, so we have a vendor that we buy parts from. And one of my people buy parts every Monday from this vendor. And over the years, there's been a number of just issues like buying stuff from them, like things happen. And my credit card got charged 3 times
for the same shit.
And totaling like $16,000, right? So, and he buys usually pretty early, and then I get to work, and then I get calls from like 9 o'clock. Your credit card doesn't work. So, let me tell you how like irritated employees get when they're like, your credit card doesn't work. You know what I mean? They do, like, everybody, because like you hear it from this employee, that employee, and they're like, it's not working, something wrong, and then by 10 o'clock or by 11 o'clock, you're like, oh, okay, and then you're like, hey, could you fix this problem? And then like all day it was the company saying, I'm really sorry that something's wrong with your credit card, but I'm like, look. My credit card didn't magically say, let's give you fucking $16,000.
Right.
Right. Something on your end charged it. Right.
Say, charge it again. And now again.
And again. And again. It's just, but that's just like, it's just fucking business, man. Like, that's the reality of the world. You know, that's the reality of commerce. Like, It's a pain in the ass. That's why I run home and jump in bed and get covered with dogs and listen to my children from a distance. And then shoot on Sundays. All right, we're going to call it. We want to thank Mike for coming in and blessing us with his presence and talking about revolvers and open carry. We want to recommend everybody who wants to learn how to use a revolver, please. Mike has a place called the Self Defense Emporium. We recommend you take as many J-frame revolvers. Learn with them. Come to Mike. He specializes.
Remember to complain about every aspect of the gun to him.
Yeah.
He wants to hear it.
Likes J-frame revolvers.
Love them.
Loves them. But Mike has the Self Defense Emporium. It's a new place to open up in Palmetto / Parrish, Florida. It's a range. It's a gun shop. It's a coffee shop. It's a shoot house. It's all kinds of stuff. You can even get J.R. Crosby to teach a little bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, maybe on a good day.
Beat the piss out of people. But check out Mike. Hopefully Eric can put his socials on here or something. And we will see you again. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks, fella.